Hello, hi, how are you today? Hey, I want to talk to you about being a multidimensional person, being. Okay, we think of ourselves sometimes in phases of our life or stages. For women, this is much more prominent because we have like distinct stages of when we can bear children. But as a multidimensional being, twin flames are not only multidimensional, but you have shared connections with each other where you can only tune into each other. And that means you have to connect to each other. You have the inner part of you have the outer part of you, kind of the face that you put to the world that involves your ego. But you have the inner part, which involves your etheric body. You also have a higher self, and you have your higher self. You have your past self, you have your inner child self, you have your inner self, your inner world, your inner light body. Woo, it's a lot. How do you ever sort it out? Well, my way of doing this, which is through the twin flame body, it is twin flame body work where you can feel this and your higher self helps you to sort it. Okay. Your higher self will help you open doors. That could be for money, for careers. That's a thing that a lot of people struggle with. And as we come up to the equinox, this is a very natural, like gateway for a lot of people, but for a lot of things. A lot of people go back to school. A lot of people might be coming off their summer vacations or some kind of lengthier time that they've had a break. And now it's kind of time to put your nose to the grindstone. It's always a good time to work on your light body. It's always a good time to work on your twin flame journey. You and your twin, you have your higher self. Also, your twin flame has their own higher self. You have merged higher self too, which is felt as sort of this one beingness. That is something that we're striving for. And some people can sense it. Some people on the planet have actually experienced it, but not a lot of people. I'm here to teach you how to work your twin flame body, how to do the work, how to open it, and how to make these connections. These connections are important because how it works is your twin flame's higher self is actually guiding you a majority of the time because that's how the coordination goes. So instead of two humans, you have the higher self kind of, coming over and nudging you, do this, do that, just like your higher self nudges them. Now, from about right after the June solstice and mid July, that's when we had huge influxes of energy. The cosmic light that is coming in, these are parts of your essence, not as a fragmented person, but where you've had lifetimes, you've had experiences, you've had love, you've made love out in the cosmos. And I know sometimes that sounds fantastical, but let me tell you, it is awesome. It is truly awesome in the purest sense of the word to feel your connection to a planetary system and to have to leave it. And it's like a breakup, but like not a bad breakup because you're coming here and you're bringing your essence here. The energies get very bumpy. The Lion's Gate was one of the last gateway portals for many people where your cosmic light and love, that's it. You're here. Time to integrate, time to gear it up with getting your light body open, time to connect yourself as a true multidimensional being. Now, people can say it, but a lot of people, unless you learn it and learn how to do this, okay? Things work through your body, not your ego mind, not your frontal lobe. A lot of people rely on that during their day in and day out, and it's very reactionary. This kind of bypasses this where it goes to the high heart connections, which are here and here. This area is like a modulator. Think of a train with a track, and the meridians for your energies are that track. But something's got to speed it up or slow it down. And I remember my brothers had toy trains. My father was a model railroader, and he had a transformer. You moved the lever, and the train would speed up or it would slow down. And, a lot of model railroaders, they love to make just little scenes of scenery and have the train travel through small towns. And I mean, it's a hobby unto itself, right? Because you're creating your own realm. Well, that's in some ways very similar to what we are doing with your twin flame body. As your essence comes in, your higher self knows things, right? But your twin flame's higher self also helps you modulate, moderate, might say, pause a moment. Hey, come on, catch it up. You got to catch up here. The masculine energy has been holding steady because it's sort of that base. The magnetic masculine energy is responsible for kind of the spark of life, and the electric moves it forward. But it needs the magnetic feminine to hold, okay? And this is any gender, any kind of body. I don't care how old or young you are, it is the same, but not everyone is tapping into it. Your twin flame's higher self guides you, guards you, protects you when you have achieved a certain level of expansion of your twin flame body, of your new light body. It's new. Let me tell you why it's new. It is geared up and wired up, okay? It's packed in you, but for you as a couple, not for you as an individual. That was the old body under the 7 to 13 chakra system. You had an old body, okay? An older version, light body that was sufficient for 3 and 4D Earth. That's not where you're intended to go. And the higher selves of both of you want this together, okay? Want you two coming together. Now, married people sometimes have a benefit in the sense that, they have sort of this routine. They have maybe someone who is, let's face it, a soulmate that is a stability partner or a karmic partner. I hope you have nice people. Nice people are hard to get rid of, harder than abusers. And I don't wish abusers on anyone, but you can still do this work. People who are in a form of separation, it doesn't matter if you're suddenly single, you separated, you got a divorce, you are just, trying to make your way in the world, and you've decided to be celibate, and, hey, I get you, okay? That is the majority of us. Don't let some of the people out there fool you, because they are lying to you about some of that. There's things that they just don't talk about, okay? This is very much about having your twin flame body with all its bells and whistles that are gearing up here to support that togetherness, that health. Listen, let's put it this way. Do you ever see couples where, they come together, one of them gets sick, and then the other one becomes the caretaker? Where's the love and the romance in that? You think your higher self is a dummy that doesn't understand that, you're not intended to spend your time, wiping their butt, being a caretaker. And this erodes a lot of relationships. You know what else really erodes relationships? Financial infidelity, so much more than sexual infidelity. It is phenomenal. It is worldwide. And people tolerate it because sometimes they don't know that there's something better. They don't know about their higher selves. They don't know that they can actually create better situations, better jobs, better money flow, simply by doing these connections. So if you'd like to join us, please look at the links in the comment and in the description. Join us on this Saturday. Okay, I have a commitment to do an Alzheimer's walk. Usually I meet on Sundays. This week it is on a Saturday. Hope to see you there. Reach out to me. We do energy healing, reconnection sessions, and light body integration for your cosmic light. Don't miss the boat. Join us now. Bye. Have a good day.